and he said that he was going to say he was going to talk to the manager. And I said, okay, that's fine. Still no manager. I had to clean the tub myself. And I was just like, something's not cool here. Because I did notice they were a lot cheaper than all the other same brand hotels. I was like, well, why are they $25 cheaper? Couldn't find out they, had construction. They were remodeling. All they were doing was putting new carpet in the walkways, the thoroughfares. I was just like, like I said, I wasn't happy with the service, and I was definitely not happy with my room. I expected more out of that brand's hotel. I had never stayed at that brand hotel before where it was less than excellent. And I've stayed at a lot of them. And I checked out, and then I sent an email to the hotel general manager who wasn't there none of the 3 days I was there. And I sent her an email the day I left, and I said, look, you need to understand something about your hotel. And she didn't offer to take 1 day off, 2 days, 3 days, nothing. Usually when you're dissatisfied that much, they'll write the whole thing off. Okay? But they wouldn't have had to do that if they was treating people right. Hey, we got the pinhead donkey shit. Donkey shit's in the room. Your mom is a whore, by the way. Your mother's a whore. Yeah, your mother's a whore. And your daddy's a whore. And you suck cock. And so does your whore ass nana. How about that, nigger? Is that robotic enough for you bitches? Dickwad. Brown sauce is where you at? Pimp Slice, where you at? B the Great B, where you at? Pimp C, where you at? Big Scooby-Doo looking motherfuckers. You better get in here. All right now. Let's go start talking shit. Yeah, I was going to low limit. I ain't going to start y'all next time, nigga. Triple T Kill, what up, yo? But that bitch didn't offer to do shit. And so I was just like, okay. So I called customer service. And then they were like, they called the hotel. They said, did you even say anything to her about the hotel? I said, yeah, I did. And she said, and so the lady put me on hold. She said, yeah, they're willing to give you 1 day, and we'll give you a certificate, which equals 1 day at that brand's hotels for my troubles. So what ended up happening is they What they give me? They gave me, oh, they gave me the certificate. And then they gave me the they're supposed to give me the day, that one day. Man, do you know they never did anything? They never did anything. And that pissed me off. If you say you're going to do something, do it. If you decide not to do it after you told me you were going to do it, then I'm going to be a little pissed. Oh, I'm going to be a little pissed. And so what I ended up doing, what I ended up having to do, says, and then she sent me another email talking about after they got the, you know how you do the survey, automatic survey. Oh, did I shit all over them? We're like, I mean, I shit it all over them. Then she sent me another email and was like, we're so sorry. We didn't meet expectations. Knowing damn good well she could give a fuck. You digs? And then this last email, here's where she fucked up. She said, I'm going to give you a full refund, not just one day. Man, this is a trip. She said she was going to do that. And I gave her another 2 or 3 days to come correct. So she kept playing. So finally, she ended up totally pissing me off about 3 or 4 days later. I finally said, okay, I'll call customer service one more time. And this old black woman answered the phone. And this said, well, I'm gonna have you talk to my supervisor because I still have some questions. So the supervisor, old black woman, got on the phone and was like, well, you know, I emailed her and she's supposed to know that we're saying in the email that she needs to go ahead and refund the money that she says she's going to go ahead and refund you. And I was like, that's all you're going to do? I was like, oh, okay. So I gave it another couple of days. Still didn't hear, I didn't get my refund from their asses. You know what I finally did? Any amateur sleuth would do. You know what the Iceman did? Oh, I could tell. Her Negro-ness came through the receiver. That's how I did, sister. How you think I know? Scooby-Doo looking mother. Come on my platform and talk crazy to me, sucker. Child, sucker. You think you talking to? So what I did what any PI would do. You digs. I did what any normal player would do. What I did was I got pissed off, man. I got pissed off, man. And I said I had enough of the bullshit. Oh, I'm not getting laid. Oh, okay. Wow, I'm not getting laid. Wow. You see how quick I got insulted? Did y'all see that? Huh? Now I need to loosen up on the backstroke. Why you going in on a brother? I was playing, man. They said defensive. I was joking, man. Sucker. I'll explain something to you. Chandra S. Watkins. And the S stand for Stanky Draws. Cole get ill. Did you say Cole get ill? Huh? Nigga, are you stuck in the mid-80s? I was playing. I was. Expose me. Kevin Smith? Who the hell is hey, who's Kevin Smith? What are you talking about? Now look at him. I'm trying to finish my thought. Now, what had happened was things have to fit together. Understands? It's just lies. Oh, come on, man. You just come on my platform to clown me or what? Look at here. Let's move forward, shall we? So, what happened is I was determined because, see, this particular multi-billion-dollar multinational company, they thought they were slick by not posting any kind of contact information other than that sorry 800 number. So I said, you know what? That's not good enough. So I did some searching and searching and searching. And you called me a liar. See, I think you're conflicted on the Iceman. Who are these clowns? Hey, where my mods at? I can't make you a mod. I gotta mod somebody up. Papa Soccer. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, so what I ended up doing, all right, tag it, you're on, pal. So what ended up happening is what I ended up finding, and you guys you're gonna trip out what I found. And I found it in a message board area. I had to click on a couple websites first though. But check this out. It ended up they ended up giving me the email addresses for the CEO of the company, the person that's over customer relations or customer service of the whole company, and the vice president of sales. I got all three of there, and I sent that email of her promising me a full refund. I sent another detailed synopsis about what had happened and what I was pissed off about. And so what ended up happening was the next day they sent me an email. And the email was definitely taking that L. Peep this here. Hello, Mr. Big Dick. That would be me. I am writing you on behalf of blankety blankety blank, blankety blank, International blankety blank Incorporated. On behalf of the CEO and the executive team regarding your stay in the great state of Washington, we have contacted the hotel, Soul Brother, to determine if there was a problem with the refund issued prior to today, and if they have a copy of the receipt reflecting that refund. Our guest assistance team has also requested a refund today to be issued by check. We truly appreciate your feedback and apologize for any inconveniences and lapse of service that you experience at one of our properties, nigga. You can be certain, keyword certain, that a refund should be received by you within the next 10 or 14, I mean, not 14, 14 days. You digs? Nigga, was you listening? CEO. Now see, that old heifer, Agatha Christie, she could have saved herself the embarrassment of having the CEO contact her. Instead, she wanted to do things, what do they say? The hard way. When the CEO of the company has to tell somebody to call you. See, I don't know how the person got it, but who I got it from, but it was not coming up on the website, on the corporate website. That's for sure. So it was, yeah. Get this. Yeah, the mayonnaise militia must have had the Saturday off. Stupid ass idiots. That's okay. I'll be blocking your sorry ass. Big Scooby-Doo looking motherfucker. But that is just a lesson of what happens. $10. $10. Please go over to AskTheIceman.com, scroll down to the donate button and make your 100% tax deductible donation to the nonprofit 501c3. Can you do that? Can you do that, players? Thank you. You know I love you, Chandra. You sound fine. Yo, what up, fam? See, what you guys have to understand is that sometimes it does cost these folks. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yep, that's probably true. Yep. So, what did we learn today, boys and girls? Well, what you learned today, ladies and gentlemen, is that like you don't mess with the Johan, you don't mess with the Iceman. Thank you. If you haven't donated, please go to AskTheIceman.com. Scroll down to the donate button, and this is $10 donation Saturday. $10 donation Saturday. Okay? Thanks, guys. Everybody that's already donated, thank you. I really didn't want to do that. But because this woman was trying me, I don't believe you was going to donate anyway. Let's just keep it gangster. If you got to tell me you're not going to do it, you weren't going to do it anyway. Right back at you. Here's the thing. I didn't want to do that, but I had to get gangster with it. I didn't want to get gangster with it, but they left me no choice with that old bullshit. It's sad when you got to make somebody's job difficult and when the CEO has to get involved in something as petty as that, when she could have handled it. Instead, she wanted to be a dickwad. And I think I know why. She wanted to be a straight up dickwad. Yeah, people be posting all kind of information on the internet of inside stuff. Because it wasn't on the regular website at all. So I knew that was the case. And yeah, it worked. All three of them worked. And like I said, they said on behalf of the CEO. So homegirl got in trouble for that shit. Oh, she got in trouble for that. I don't, because she's one of these chicks talking about, there's no way that her staff had a lapse in judgment. And I was just like, what, bitch, what, they robots, bitch? They'll never make a mistake? Is that what you're saying? They your slaves? Fuck is you talking about? Your hotel looks like Satan's asshole. And if I told you what hotel it was, you'd been like, what? There? Hell fucking no. I know you gotta be bullshitting now, Ice Man. You gotta be. There's no way in fucking hell. That shit had me tripping. And so, I didn't want to do that, but I had to get mad niggerish because she got niggerish. You don't never sit there and take your staff side against a customer. You never do that. Because as soon as they say, oh, my guys don't make mistakes, shit. The guest is going to be insulted. Oh, so you taking this motherfucker's word over mine? Fuck you then. I ain't never staying there at your punk ass hotel no more. See, that's what'll happen when they do that type of shit. So you don't see, I used to be a customer service director. You never, ever sit there and take the employee side. Even if that was the case, even if it really did go down like that. Because you don't want the customer to say fuck you, which I've done at one point or another. And then when I got that survey by email, I pulled my drawer down and took a shit all over that hotel chain. Next thing you know, I'm getting a call from the general manager. Oh my God, I can't believe all those things were wrong at our hotel. So he ended up giving me, I think, a free night or something like that, or free 2 nights or something. Whatever it was, it didn't come out of my pocket. That's the only way I kept fucking with them, was because he refunded my money. I think I stayed there like 2 days. I couldn't take it. I left early because it was so fucked up. I said, man, I'm getting the fuck up out of here, man. So, okay, I'll give you money back. He said, man, I'm sorry about that. He wasn't no asshole or nothing. But this chick, that's the first time that's ever happened. Where I had somebody tell me they was going to refund my money and just said, fuck you, like that. That's what she did. Because they said on the email, the whoever it was said that they had called the hotel to see if there was a problem with the refund. In other words, they were giving them the benefit of the doubt, which is fine. But they needed to produce proof that they refunded my money. Because apparently what I'm reading into this is they felt that it hadn't been processed, rather than her saying, go fuck yourself, Iceman. But how it really went down is she was telling me to go fuck myself. And that's what really got me hot, was her insulting my intelligence. Telling me she's going to do something and then turn around and do shit. Now I'm pissed. Now I'm going to embarrass you. Now I'm going to embarrass you, which is what I did. And it's not worth it, because that probably cost her $5,000 in bonus money when she gets her evaluation done. You don't think that shit going all the way up to the CEO and him hearing about this isn't gonna look is a career killer for, at least at that company, for her, because of one fuck up? It wasn't for just the fact that I gave him bad feedback. It's the fact that situation got out of hand and went all the way up the chain. She could probably pretty much call it quits from that company. She gonna have to transfer somewhere else, because she ain't gonna. I guarantee that's gonna end up being some type of written reprimand that's gonna go in her human resource file. You don't play those kind of games at her level. You a general manager? You trying to move into regional management as a regional manager, making $200,000 a year? You gonna fuck that up over one customer? That's why I know that race has something to do with it. Even though me and her never, I saw her, but she didn't see me. The caliber of that hotel was garbage. and for that brand of hotel, that was a slap in the face. It was a slap in the face, man. I don't know how my glasses got scuffed. I can't stand scuffs on my face, on my glasses. So, anyway, that's why I tell black people, if you don't get treated right when you go to these publicly traded companies for accommodations, you better make sure you have somebody you can send an email to I always get their bit, but when I check into these hotels, I'll get their business card from the general manager. I'll be like, okay, John so-and-so, okay. I'm going to email that motherfucker if it's fucked up. And usually it is. Half the time it is. Next thing you know, I'm sending another email out. And sometimes I'll even say to him, hey, man, all right, all right. What does Kevin Smith do? What, this Kevin Smith did a hit piece on me or something? What is up with this Kevin Smith shit? Who is Kevin Smith? Oh. How is he gonna roast me when he don't know nothing about me? You can't roast somebody you don't know. That doesn't make sense. He must be fly shit because I don't remember. Moving on. Well, he can lick my ball sack for all I care. I don't think I like your tone, Chandra Watkins. You're a little too aggressive. Don't think I like your kind, pal. Everybody, if you haven't donated today, please go over to asktheiceman.com. Scroll down to the donate button. Please donate $10 today. You digs? Please make them shits happen. We're going to fire it up. Dang nabbit. Stinking asses. All y'all stank. And if you stank, that means your mama stank. You know I don't love your mom. Exactly. They're not qualified. Y'all niggas got me laughing. Those of you who are applauding somebody doing a hit piece on me, shoot your shot, dog. Shoot your best shot. If that's what you want to spend your time on, looking at garbage, shoot your best shot. Maybe that stink. I know some people connected to a woman I used to be with that they family stank. Why you asking, Timmy Diamonds? What, you plan on staying there, bruh? Huh? Negro, you just start donating. You ain't got no money. What that black woman say in that movie? She said, you ain't got no money. Nigga. You ain't got no money. You got too many ain't gots. All right, guys, let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking, y'all. Come on. Exactly. Somebody trying to get some clicks off of me. No, you ain't been donating Timmy Diamonds. You donated twice. You said you've been rolling with the Iceman since 2011, and you only donated twice. And it was only $5. Nigga. Timmy Diamonds. Hey, see that hand right here? Hey, don't break your hand patting yourself on the back, bruh. Don't pat yourself. Hey, don't break your hand patting yourself on the back. Okay? Cold clocking the skis. Come on, man. What is this, 1980 fool, huh? Y'all tripping. Yeah, I saw that old bullshit. Fuck them bitches, man. They full of shit. They hate Trump because Trump took his dick out. He like, I'm a man, bitch. I'm a man. You know you ladies don't like that, do you? See, when a real man take his dick out, everybody know what time it is. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, Shantra? Sure enough now. Okay? And they're just mad because he's acting like a man's supposed to act. He's acting like an alpha male instead of acting like a beta, like the guy that was in there 8 years before him. That's why they don't like him. And they don't like him because he's shutting down the feminist apparatus. He's breaking that down little by little. It's just like they said, it took years to build up white supremacy. It took years to build up white feminism. It's going to take more than a little bit of time to break it down. The problem is we got too many coons out here. We got too many Sambos. We got too many fools out here. We got too many butt licking, boot licking, buck dancing coons and mammies out here. And the shit is embarrassing. Like they say, coons are dangerous. This is a nigga that be like, oh, there's no racism. Whatever do you mean, pal? My brother? Soul man? Fuck out of here. You digs? Timmy Diamonds, you only know 2 or 3 other people, brother. Oh, that Me Too Gillette ad. That's the last time I bought Gillette about 2 or 3 years ago. I haven't spent no money on them since. But I tell you what, it's going to be forever and a day. Okay? That feminist bullshit. I won't see that feminist bullshit. You digs? Is that right, Timmy Diamonds? I can only laugh at that, man. I can only laugh at that. Hey, Chandra, I like those whiny, those wino smiley faces. They look like piles of goo. Anyway, it would be slanderous for me to say who it is. And I don't do slander. Okay? Thank you. Yeah, that's what I said. But anyway, stuff like that happens sometimes. And you got to roll with the punches, baby, or else the punches will roll over you. Can you dig it? Slap me one time, okay? Slap me one time. Why are they picking on the ice, man? I don't know. Maybe because they're haters. They hate so much. Moving on. What legit question? You haven't asked me a legit question yet at all. So what are you talking about? All right now. Come on now. All right now. Am I gonna have to stop the show, y'all? Huh? Am I gonna have to stop the show? Huh? No, I can't tell you. I can't do that. No, I can't do that. I'm sorry. I can't no do that. Hey guys, go to asktheiceman.com. Okay? So we can continue. We haven't gotten to the topic for the live stream today. Timmy, you only know 3 people. What you said can never happen. It's impossible. It's mathematically impossible, little Timmy. Little Timmy, little Timmy, little Timmy. Yeah. You know what? Did y'all hear about the show he did this week? And it was saying, "Piss on me, R. Kelly." Is that true? They want to sit up here and jump on R. Kelly's ass, but all these other Caucasian males that have done far worse. I find that to be interesting. Hey guys, go to asktheiceman.com, scroll down to the donate button. Let's get it cracking. Come on, guys. You know what our goal is on every Saturday. Come on. Don't act brand new. Let's get it popping so we can get back in the pocket. You dig? Let's get it cracking. The hell are you guys talking about? Wow. Hey, you guys, I hear that Domino's ring. I gotta go. Hey, y'all hold it down, okay? I'll be back after I eat me some pizza, okay? Huh? Okay? Y'all cool with that? Gotta go. Dig it. Chandra, you have a whole lot of criticisms for somebody that hasn't donated anything and doesn't plan on it. Okay? Thank you. Social media has destroyed the image of the American woman or the image of women. It has done more damage than anything that's out there supposedly doing damage. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? So it makes me wonder. If women know that it makes them damaged goods, do they even know? I don't think they know. Or if they do, they're playing dumb. These women are a mess. And they don't get an ounce of regret, even, or maybe they get a little bit of it when they get to, when they get to my age, almost my age. Some of them get some smarts and they start acting like they got some damn sense. But for the most part, they don't. You could tell they regretful, but they ain't regretful enough. They damn sure ain't regretful enough. They are just straight tripping. I had to tell somebody not too long ago that I'm not one of these dudes that you can send, pictures of you in lingerie and I just freak out and just take my dick out. I ain't that type of dude. I I done had and seen too much pussy to get stuck on your little weak shit. And so now you got women, because you have to understand the psychological game that social media plays, especially like Facebook, which is the #1 social media site in the world. They use the principle of being being popular. And who are we talking about? What demographic are we talking about? We're talking about women who are not very attractive and who got ignored all through middle school and high school, or maybe they were moderately popular. You know what I'm saying? They were mainly popular amongst the unfly crowd of students at the school, but they were popular nonetheless. Y'all see where I'm going with this? They tapped into that shit. So now you got, that's why you notice most of the women who really act extra on Facebook are average to below average looking women. They are the main ones that be act brand new on Facebook. The ones who are real fine, they don't post despicable pics of themselves. They don't do that. They have enough respect for themselves not to do that shit. So the demographic they really are gunning for is below average and average looking women, because now they have a chance to be popular. Y'all see where I'm going with this? And couple that with, you know, probably 80% or 90% of the people of the world population is on Facebook. That doesn't help. You take all of that and you have a recipe for ignorant ass behavior. These people, you have to understand, somebody that really needs that dopamine rush from being on social media, posting shit on Facebook to get likes. I don't think they expected it to blow up the way it did. But they're definitely not totally happy with they're totally not happy with the results. Now, social media has a place in our society, in our world society, but what do we really want from it? If you got people who only look at Facebook as a place to, you know, do twerk videos and shake their ass and get approval from other stank fucking people, I don't think they expected it to turn into that. But nevertheless, it has. It's turned into one big online popularity contest. Yeah. Damn, lip is burning. I don't know what's up with that. Anyway. So if you're, the nature of a woman is to be vain. Y'all know that. At least you should have learned that in psychology. Should have learned that in psychology class. That's why in the Middle East they take that component away because they figure they can keep their women modest. Doesn't always work, but I tell you what, you don't want to get busted. You definitely don't want to get busted for doing any of that shit because you get stoned to death. They don't play that shit. Nope, they don't play that. What do you guys think? What do you think has shaped women's psyche in the past 10 years? All right, guys, go to asktheiceman.com. Asktheiceman.com. Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. See, women don't care what we think. That's clear. They don't care what we think, and they don't care what they do. They don't care if what they do hurts us. That's how they think. Yeah, it is like role reversal. The men act like women, and the women act like men. It does look that way. And instead of fixing it, these women, all they want to do is sit around and try to shame us. For real. I heard you guys are getting hit with that banger, that storm. That's the one reason why I'm real hesitant to ever move back to the Twin Cities, because like big storms like this, that should have you locked in the house for 3 or 4 days. I remember I got done like that, and it was so cold. My one of my cousins, he was like, hey, he had called me. He said, hey man, why don't you come over? You come over here and stay with us, man. I was like, all right, no problem. So I stayed over there 3 days. I had to shovel my way out. It was horrible. It was horrible. It was horrible. But social media has exposed what's on the inside of these women. And what the inside is, nothing. They have nothing to display in the way of character. And when they sit up here and say, well, I'm looking for a man to make me laugh. I'm looking for a man to make me feel like a natural woman. I mean, and these bitches are threes. They sitting up there saying shit like that. No kind of humility, nothing. How can you, as social, when you look at the social media landscape, you can't help but come to the conclusion that these women don't care, don't show, don't understand what's going on in the hood. Now name one person in the hood that play like that. I'll wait. Name one person that play in the hood like that. You know how it's going down. Quit playing. Get this Papa Soccer piece of shit out of here, man. My moms, what y'all doing? Y'all got your hands on your dicks? Y'all letting the inmates run the asylum. Come on, man. Got these white supremacists all on the platform. You guys got to be putting that vibranium up, man. Come on, man. Exactly. Oh man, let me tell you something. Y'all saw that video I did, right? with the YouTube video on there talking about how had all these welfare queens on there. Y'all see that? They was talking shit, wasn't they? Thank you, white daddy, for my food stamps. Thank you, white daddy, for my TANF and my Medicaid. Oh my God. Maybe want to throw up. Maybe want to throw up, man. Seeing black women allow themselves to be that type of street garbage. Okay? Just sad. Hey, Trump was supposed to make an announcement. What is it? It's almost 3. So 6 o'clock, he's supposed to be done made this this special announcement. I hope the whatchamacallit keeps going. I hope the shutdown keeps going. Maybe it'll teach black women a lesson. I bet all them bitches that was on that video talking about I enjoy sitting on my ass not doing nothing. I didn't think those people, you never heard people actually saying the things that we're already thinking for years. Normally it never gets that far, but this time it did. I was like, ugh, this looks bad. Wow, does this look bad? But those same women oh yeah, it's not about the wall. I said that on my live stream last night. I said that last night. I said this has nothing to do with that wall. This has to do with him being a man and him flexing his might. I thought it was hilarious that he told Nancy Pelosi's old feminist ass to, oh, by the way, you can't take that trip overseas on a military aircraft unless you go, if you take your ass over here and go commercial. You could do that if you like. Hey, Nancy Pelosi, they have shit to say. He straight up said, no, you can't go. That's that's gonna be one of Trump's greatest hits right there. That's gonna be one of his favorite. That's gonna be one of his classic things to say. You digs? Yeah. It's gonna take that long. We got so many hard-headed Negroes, man. I can't bring that channel back, man. Come on. Why you asking me stupid questions? Can't bring back no channel they got rid of. Trust me, it would still be the Iceman NBA channel if I had anything to do about it or do with it. Social media is a poison because if you're supposed to be an adult, which I think somebody should be considered grown when they get about 30, you ought to be past the popularity contest. If you haven't, there's something deep within your core that's wrong. That you need that kind of attention. You digs? All right, guys, let's get the donations up. Okay, guys. Am I going to have to stop the show? Am I going to have to stop the show? If you haven't donated, please go to asktheiceman.com, scroll down to the donate button and donate a minimum of $10 a day. It's 100% tax deductible. Please do them shits, and do them shits now. You digs? Yeah. Michael Kors. All right, guys, let's get to donating. Come on. If you haven't donated, go over to asktheiceman.com, scroll down to the donate button and go ahead and donate. I'll let you think about it. All right? All righty then. It's a motherfucker. Have y'all come to a consensus? Have we? Have we come to a consensus? Have we? We haven't. It appears we haven't come to a consensus on donating. Am I going to have to shut the show down? I don't want to do that. No. I want to give you what you want. Give you what you need. Oh, this is really not an age issue. It's more so a character issue. But it's real sad that somebody over 30 would display themselves like that. You know, there's certain things I don't mind happening on my live stream because this is a comedy show. I do edutainment. I entertain you, but I also educate you. But it has a comedic bend, as you already know, which is why you tune in. If I was just up here just throwing information at you, you would have been went somewhere else. But being that this is the Player Circle, I know I said Iceman Show podcast earlier, but this is the Player Circle podcast. This Saturday, our topic is how has social media ruined American women and their image around the world, as well as over here. And that's true. You got women 40 years old, you know, happy about having a Michael Kors purse. What does a Michael Kors purse cost? Like $200 or $300? I know it's more than a Coach purse, although Coach purses ain't that cheap either. Used to be able to get a decent Coach purse for like $150. Now it's probably like $250. Michael Kors has some decent men clothes. That's some decent men clothes too. I don't buy that stuff that often. I mean, I buy that shit when it's like off the rack. You know what I'm saying? If it's off season and they're it's clearance, then I'll buy it. Because I know that if a Michael Kors suit is going to be $400 or $500 or more, probably about $600 or $700. If I'm thinking correctly. So if I see their suits for like $280, $300, I'll go over there and buy it because man, I've gotten sport coats like that. I've gotten some fly ass, $500-600 sport coats for $99 or less. Just caught them at the right time. I remember I went to Vegas, and that last time I went to Vegas, and I told y'all I took them pictures that was on my other the Iceman Show Facebook page that they took down. This is my second Iceman Show page. Those of you who are hollering at the Iceman on Facebook, that's my second page. Remember them pictures I took in Vegas on the Strip, the fashion show mall? Oh, they done made that mall look so pimping. That mall used to be so basic back in the late 90s. That mall was basic. Shit, man, I went into a couple Macy's or one of them stores, cooked up a couple, 2-3 of them stores. Man, they had some stuff on sale. I was like, I can't believe y'all got this shit on clearance. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. But sometimes if you can catch them on the right time, or at the right day, or on the right day, you'd be surprised what you can get a deal on. I went back with a suitcase full of clothes, 2 sport coats, some other kind of thing I bought there, but I know I got 2 sport coats. That I do know. Nice shit. But social media has brought that vanity out. That vanity that destroys women. See, a woman with an ego is a dangerous woman. Women say that we don't handle, we're egotistical. Is that true, really? Do you understand the male psyche? A man cannot survive unless he's got a little conceitedness in his blood. Ego is what drives a man. Ego is what makes a man think he can fly when he can't. But you with an ego means you're super insecure. You're trying to use a male attribute to try and make yourself look tough just because you happen to be a female and you come off looking stupid. You know how you get these young white girls that you call in corporate America, they try to act like they bald, and maybe they done moved up a couple pegs. Maybe they moved up a couple pegs. Maybe they making 100-some thousand a year. And then, the guys might be sitting out there smoking cigars, drinking some $300 bottle scotch. And here this bitch out here trying to smoke cigars and drink liquor and talk shit with no life experience. You understand me? And they make themselves look stupid. Then they sit up there and blame it on, the glass ceiling and all this other shit. No, bitch, you weren't ready. You trying to act like you've been there, and you haven't been there. You say you've been there. You trying to act like you've been there. You have never been there. And that's why you look stupid. So a woman with the ego, a woman should never have an ego because she doesn't know how to handle it. She's very destructive with an ego. Yeah, do some egomaniacal men overstep their bounds and do things to other men that they have no business doing? Shit, yeah, sure they do. Yeah. But I'd rather be around a man that has an ego than a woman that has one. Because women tend to be far more abusive than men. That's why I don't want no female president. Think about it. We're going through a government shutdown right now. Just think if Hillary Clinton was in the office, if Senator Kankles was president of these United States. Think about how whack this country is already whack. Just think how more whack it would be. The feminist agenda would be on steroids right now instead of being on the decline, which is where it should be. That's why a lot of black men are saying, I'm voting for Trump in 2020. It might balance out where the blacks that he gains might end up replacing a lot of the working class or middle class whites that said they ain't gonna vote for him again. See, the poor whites are always vote no matter what kind of idiot is in office, even if that means them getting kicked off of SSI, them getting kicked off of SNAP benefits and WIC and all and Section 8, they'll still ride for Trump. But if black women rolled for Trump last time and he screwed black women this time, like what he's doing in real life, I'm just saying hypothetically, then what he would do hypothetically would be, what black women would do is in 2020, they would make sure they voted against Donald Trump if they voted for him last time. Y'all see where I'm going with this? Donald Trump knows who his base is. So this shutdown, he doesn't care. He doesn't care if it hurts people, because the people that it's really hurting who are on, if y'all saw that video that I posted on YouTube last week, it was I played a video on my iPad that talked about have all these black women and Hispanic women bragging about how they were on welfare and then how they loved it. And it was the bomb diggity. And they were just talking shit. They were talking about kiss my ass. I don't care if it's free money to me. Oh, they was talking so much shit. Thank you, white daddy. Oh, they were just talking cash shit. But obviously that video was made well before the shutdown. Looked like it probably had been made maybe a year or two ago. Okay? This shutdown mainly, in my opinion, is more about Donald Trump's ego and him just saying "fuck you" to all the feminists that are probably being hurt, and all the bum bitches that are being hurt by not being able to use those resources they've been so badly taken for granted prior to. Now all these women are cursing his name. Well, they was cursing his name before. Or maybe they wasn't saying anything because they didn't think things would change. A lot of these women thought this shit would continue. You got to think about it. If a woman's getting $900 a month food stamps and she's getting maybe $1,500 a month for TANF, then she's getting Section 8. She's only paying $50 a month for rent. And she might even be in a decent 4 or 5 bedroom house. They're paying for that. Then they're paying $150 toward the light bill, $150 toward the gas bill, the water bill. So essentially, and she could have her D-boy nigga up in there. Or they could just have a nigga up in there that work. And he even giving her money, the money that would go to the Section 8 people, he giving to her. Let's say the rent was $1,800 a month for renting that house. He could. What if he was giving her $800 a month, and that was extra money on top of the money she getting for the government? Shit, she making out like a fat rat. Well, those same women, look how much money that's paid out. WIC, Medicaid. These women have better benefits and money coming in than a woman who is that's damn near middle manager in corporate America. You talking about getting 70, 80,000 a year benefits and money. Do you see how ridiculous that is? You got somebody that that's a GS5 working for the VA that make that, topping out at that. It's crazy, man. So a lot of them, like I said, them women are ass out today. They ass out today. That's real talk. They are ass out because they can't get that EBT card. Don't work. What they need to do, brothers and sisters, is they need to go back to the days where you had a food stamp booklet and you had to be embarrassed, and they look like fake Monopoly money. And they give you books like they do when they give you a voucher at some of these restaurants. It looks like, it looks like it might look like a cashier's check, or it looks like fake money. And it was embarrassing because they had to process those resources differently than they did checks and credit cards back then. Back then, the grocery stores, all of them weren't taking credit cards for groceries. They were just taking checks and cash. If you go back, to my young adult days. Oh, hell yeah. But hey, Trump's trying to shut that shit down. That's why he's making them try to give him some outlandish, he's trying to make them give him some outlandish concessions, like that wall, $5 billion for that wall. They're trying to do that because they know that 10 times out of 10, they won't meet his demands, because that makes Pelosi look weak. That makes Pelosi look weak, man. They're going to be like, oh, you conceded to that motherfucker for that wall? Oh, hell no, bitch. Oh, no, you made us look weak. Which they are weak. That's what, damn good and well, that's one of the main reasons why Pelosi won't concede. Because she knows if the Democratic Party concede to that budget and Trump's demands, that makes her look hella weak. And I think Trump knows that. That's why he bitch slapped her ass and told her she couldn't ride that military executive jet over there to the Middle East. Because see, when those congressmen and senators go on those kinds of trips, they be partying, drinking, over there making deals, under the table deals. They bring their wives with them. They bring their husbands with them. They have other business leaders on those planes that don't necessarily supposed to be on there. That's, no, that's not what happened in that case. I was gonna say something about something, and I said, no, I'm not gonna go there. You digs? But social media has exposed the character of these women, and it's not good. The image of your character is not good. That's why you have so many. And see, the thing is, you have so many overweight, obese women out here. And I know what the first thing black women gonna say is, well, we ain't the only fat bitches out here. And I'm like, why would you do that to yourself? Why would you sit there and make a comparison like that? You shouldn't want to be fat. But you got to understand, a lot of American women don't care how they look. And when they think even remotely about the possibility of improving their looks just because they want to get or have access to a bigger pool of available attractive men, they go, I ain't doing that for no man. So they just go ahead and just look like shit. The older they get, you know, because they done hit the wall. So they don't care. They don't care how they look. But then they'll cross the fence or cross the road and be like, well, I'm dating black guys now. Because they know a lot of black men are desperate and will take what they can get. So you'll go to the movies, whether by yourself or with your girl or with your boys, and you'll see a decent looking brother with a Barney Rubble from Flintstone looking white chick with a blockhead, with a SpongeBob body shape, looking like SpongeBob, SquarePants. Built like a goddamn sponge. Yo, Painless Rising, what's up, man? Ain't seen you in a minute. What's been good, homie? What's good, homie? You know, I'm playing the classics, brother. You know, I'm still building my music collection, player. Hey, man, you still a stank, Antonio? Yeah, homely women do, but thing is, how many times you want to screw that bitch? And how much of that Henny Loc do you have to drink to get drunk? And how many blunts do you have to smoke so you can get over fucking SpongeBob SquarePants? The bitch is like a big square from her shoulders down her ass. Fuck out of here, dog. Oh, sugars. Oh, come on, man. Man, you going to make me go fly down to Stank Antonio and give me a $7 steak. Give me give me a $7 rubber steak, rubber steak. I hate them fat white girls. I used to see it's so many fat white girls in the Twin City. Man, that shit it's an epidemic, man. Them niggas be fucking anything. It's a lot of bum niggas in the Twin City. They really giving the city a black eye. Got a lot of bum niggas there. Just bum. I'll be seeing some bad sisters sometime. And then, you know, I'll be with some niggas that's from, you know, Twin City. And they be like, oh, man, you don't talk to them hood rats. They hood rats. I know them bitches. I'm like, oh, shit. And before you say anything, I know what you're going to say. Your boy was just saying that to you so that he could talk to him. No, he knew him. He knew him. He wasn't trying to fuck him. You can tell when a nigga's trying to fuck somebody. That ain't hard to pee. He didn't want to fuck them bitches because they was hella ghetto. They was trouble. See, the thing is about ratchets, if you don't want to fuck them no more, them giving you the pussy because they've had so much trauma in life, you know, some of it not their fault, but they done went, you know, they have developed that mentality that anything that, you know, if a man don't act like a simp or a trick, then, you know, he wronged you. So now the bitch is she'll try to get you fired off your job. Say you drive for UPS. The bitch will be like, yeah, one of your drivers named Melvin, he got C4 in the back of his delivery van. Even if that's not if that's false, totally false. You done lost your job. Plus you got whatever police department or sheriff department having your ass stopped. Then they got to check every package on that, call the bomb squad out. Then they got to check every package on that truck, which means you're going to lose all your deliveries for that day. So you know you're going to get fired. Don't fuck around and have some bud in your system. That's really, really right there. You fired. You might have just smoked some bud that night before. That should be in your system. And even though you didn't smoke it right then, you still get in trouble. I've seen stuff like that happen to brothers, and it was a cascading effect. It like the domino effect. They lost everything. Then they ended up in prison. I mean, it's just sad, man. I've seen shit like that happen to dudes. Really? Damn. Yeah, your mom must be real hood. No disrespect, my brother, because I love you. No disrespect, but damn. You know, I'm gonna tell you right now, the more status I get, the more hating I be having with relatives in my family. And they always try to say, oh, the Iceman did this to me. The Iceman went off on me, just lying on me. Some of them I did go off on them because they deserved it. Maybe there was, you know, old nigga smoking crack. You know, y'all know how I feel about crackheads. If you a nigga in my family, you smoking crack and you older than me, I'm like, nigga, you are a disgrace. Don't sit up here and get mad at me. I didn't tell nobody. I didn't say, yeah, it was cousin so-and-so. I didn't tell nobody. I had one relative talk about, hey, man, you threatened my life. I'm like, nigga, what? You stupid ass asinine nigga. Nah, not the one that got slapped. You said 1604 in Blanco. I'm trying to think. 1604 in Blanco. Oh, wait a minute. Because I used to be near Culebra. Blanco. What? Damn, where's Blanco and 1604 don't meet? Or if it does, where does it meet at? Oh, wait a minute. You mean 1604 in Culebra. Yeah, that's a major HEB right there. Yeah, it'd be a gang of bitches in there. I used to ride my bike over there sometime just to go in there and see if it was some bitches. Yeah, 1604 done changed, dog. Oh, yeah. It ain't Blanco. No, wait. No, yeah. You talking about that one. You talking about over there. Yeah. You right. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, bruh. Yeah. Cause I was like, man, yeah. You had to forgive me, bruh. Yeah, I forgot about that. I ain't been over there so long, man. Yeah, I like that. That's the start of Stone Oak. For those of you who ain't been in Stank Antonio in a minute. But that HEB be having a gang of freaks in there. And they be having some money too. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. San Antonio's so behind, man. They're so far behind everybody. For a city of that magnitude, that size, they just built it. They built it like they wasn't anticipating it getting any bigger. Then they try to do it on the cheap. Like, you know, 281 and 1604 used to didn't even meet. You had to get off both freeways to get on either freeway. Now they had to spend an additional $2 billion to build on ramps and off ramps. So now you can get on 1604 without getting off on the street unless you want to. Oh yeah, camel toe galore. Hey, you know what was camel toe galore? What's that mall over there off of that's so sick 410 and right across the street from that Embassy Suites. You know where I'm talking about. North Star, what's that? North Star Mall? Yeah, North Star Mall. Man, you go in there on like a Friday night or Friday evening or and a Saturday on Sunday when they have those tax-free weekends. Ooh, nigga. Oh, the camel toe, and the thong up the, oh, the thong, the string up the booty crack. Oh, just tantalizing. Just want you to just reach out and just grab it, which I have done. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Ended up in Bexar County custody, but I had to grab them asses. I sure did. I had to grab the gluteuses. I sure enough did. Yes, I did. But I tell you what, in San Antonio, all the Mexican hoes in San Antonio, that's on the county, I bet you they sweating bullets. I bet you they sweating frijoles and tortillas right now. Because they ain't gonna be able to go to HEB and get them ribs. You know what, man? I was listening to a cat. There's a cat on the Angry Man. I listened to him on Facebook. And one thing, he did a video that was so fucking hilarious. He did a video talking about what's happening and what's going to continue to happen to welfare hoes, and it was just hilarious. It was hilarious how he was talking shit about how I mean, it was so true though. He was talking about how them hoes, they gonna have to change their attitude. Trump gonna make these black women have to come back with hat in hand. Okay? Because swirling ain't working. Swirling might have been the shit under Obama, but under Trump, nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. You going, hey, sisters, y'all gonna have to come home. And when you do, the Iceman gonna have nothing but hard dick for you. Because I love you, not sugar. Iceman ain't got nothing but hard dick for you sisters. That's if you want it. You can get it if you want it. What are you talking about? Why would you want disabled people and seniors to be affected by the shutdown? That's kind of nasty, dude. You must be a white supremacist. Why, are you mad because you got it? You gimp or something? You mad because you gimp and you can't get no SSI, nigga? Maybe it's because you ain't gimp. Let me explain something to you. The two groups of people who are on welfare in this country are baby mamas with children and niggas that get out of prison. Those are the two biggest groups of welfare recipients. People getting out of jail, out of prison, and baby mamas. And they made these bitches and they made motherfuckers comfortable. I mean, you got somebody that they using a vagina as a hourly motel and small business, and they're making out better than the rest of us without even working. You have to ask yourself, how long was they planning on keeping this shit alive? How long was they planning on financing this warp-sided, one-sided fucking charade? How the fuck can you do that? How can you pay somebody $1,000 a month for food stamps, $1,500 a month for TANF, and all that money for medical benefits and dental, very basic dental, but dental nonetheless, WIC, and paying for their child care or afternoon program? How many people do you know making out like a fat rat like that works every day? I guarantee whoever you're gonna nominate, I guarantee they make over $100,000 a year. And they still might not be paying out enough. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. You might not be affected unless you are a federal contractor or a federal employee. The thing is, you got to understand something. You can file, I don't think it's unemployment in some cases over 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month in some states. You can file for unemployment. You'll get some of that money back, and the rest you're going to probably have to sue. And those cases might go on for years. And even if you win, by the time the lawyers get all their money, all the research and all that shit, and filing briefs in court and all that shit, by the time it's all said and done, instead of getting, say they owe you $2,000, you might only get $20 after the case done been in and out of court for 10 years. So it's like, well, I got $20 out of $2,000. That's what happens with a class action lawsuit. Yeah, but they'll always have air traffic controllers on duty, even if they have to get subs. The subs might not have as much practice, or they may have as much practice. Remember, back in the day, and you guys may not remember this, you might not be as old as I am, but Reagan fired air traffic controllers, even with their union. He found a way to fire them dudes. When they start secretly talking about they were going to strike, Reagan said, "Oh, you are? Oh, I'll fix that." He fired their asses. I'm old enough to remember that shit. And everybody thought air traffic controllers were they could never be fucked with. That's one of the reasons why I didn't pick that in the Air Force. Although they had a high washout rate. You remember, you got people's lives in your hands. You trying to do, they say a lot of air traffic controllers are drug addicts and alcoholics like cops. They got a high stressed out fucking job. He straight fired their asses. And they filed a lawsuit, but it never did shit. And by the way, Timmy Diamonds, thanks for donating, bro. Appreciate it. Hey guys, we need to fill the boot up, man. Come on, y'all been bullshitting today. Everybody that has not donated. Come on, donate $10 today. Come on, let's go, man. You guys are well below what you usually donate. Come on, man. If you have donated already, thank you. I want the people who have not donated to donate $10 today. Come on, guys, let's get it popping. I don't want to have to keep stopping and starting the show. Come on, let's go. Yeah, but somebody is paying. They got to have somebody because that's enacted in, like maybe that's some type of constitutional requirement at this point. You understand what I'm saying? Or it might be congressional. But here's the thing. The nature of a woman is not having an ego. The nature of a woman is to be kind, thoughtful, intelligent, classy, sexy, but to follow our lead. When you get a woman that's trying to be ballsy, it's a turnoff, especially if they're not attractive or not very attractive. Say they are shaped like, SpongeBob SquarePants. One of them type of white girls, but she got an ugly ass bob hairstyle with a flat butt. I hate those types that be trying to talk to niggas, or those types that think they can get I get you. They got that kind of attitude. I'm like, bitch, if you don't take your ugly ass on, go over there with them white boys with that shit. Go over there and do that shit with them. Go over there with them and try to act like that shit and try to see if that shit will fly. It won't. I done had to tell a couple of them bitches. I'm like, you need to take your ass somewhere else with that shit. Exactly. Be some bum bitch look like that. I'm like, bitch, that's insulting to come at a black man that got some status and he's a decent looking guy. It's disrespectful to come to him and have that attitude that you bringing something to the table because you bringing some beat up pussy because the 4 niggas before you acted like that was the best pussy ever. Big white girls or skinny black dudes, because them niggas been starving in prison. A lot of them niggas be low level D boys that keep getting busted. So they go knock up some fat white girl, then she'll fuck all the whole neighborhood of niggas while he in the joint for 16 months. Then he get out and then she get that pussy back to him. Then they live a life of luxury. They live a life of luxury on welfare and food stamps and WIC. They can even get school vouchers. Ain't that sound like some Republican shit? Because they can live forever on the taxpayer's dime. Fuck out of here. Caucasian, it's a lot of bold Caucasian women out here who got huge egos thanks to thirsty black men. Thanks to thirsty ass black men, you got a lot of those below average looking white women who walk around acting like they're the shit. That's your fault. That's why you got so many bum bitches on online dating. That's why you got so many bum bitches on Plenty of Fish or Plenty of Fat. You got so many old bum ass over ambitious whack bitches on there thinking they get any black man. And a lot of these women are going to bed alone, sleeping with their 3 cats or sleeping with their dog. And they might be attractive. They might be attractive. Sometimes they are, because I fucked a few of them. Sometimes they be cute, but they just be crazy. They crazy as cat shit, or they got some kind of mental illness and they crazy. Or they got too many kids, or too many half black kids. I done fucked a bunch of them. But sometimes they be egotistical because then these niggas be done spoiled them. But yet this is the same bitch that can't get a white dude with money. I done fucked the ones that got white kids. And I'm like, I'm saying to myself as I'm dealing with this bitch, I said, now I see why dude left her ass. This bitch is an asshole. Some of these white girls be assholes and they don't even be attractive. Be some man-looking white bitch that ride bikes and or run, and the bitch is all, you know, bitch look like your PE teacher. The bitch is holding on to that much of an inch of estrogen that makes her distinguishably a female. But maybe, you know, when they were younger, they probably were pretty. I fucked a couple of them. But then, you know, they take their clothes off and they got a banging fucking body. But in clothes, they look masculine or might start looking masculine. But then they take them clothes off, you know, pussy shaved, you know, just a real smooth body. They look way better naked. I've knocked off a lot of them in the Twin Cities. Nah, they don't look, I mean, nah, they ain't that bad where they look like Ted Danson. But they on their way. Oh, Pete, nah, hell no, no, man. Not like the PE teacher on Porky's. Hell fucking no. Hell no. I used to have that DVD, man. I don't know what I did with it. I think somebody stole that movie from me, man. I saw that movie, I think I was in high school, I think. Or out of high school. I think I was out of high school when I saw it. That was the coming of age movie. But hey, that wasn't better than Fast Times at Ridgemont High, though. It wasn't better than that. That's the best high school movie ever. Some of the people that were in that movie didn't go to my high school, but they went to school near where I went to high school at. Or some of my high school. I didn't do all my high school at that school. Yes, Spicoli. I went to high school with dudes like that, man. Straight up stoners. Shit, man. Those are the white dudes I used to get the weed from. If I couldn't get it from the Brohams. Nah, I think it was if I remember correctly, the gym teacher in Porky's was a real ugly, manly looking bitch, I think, or an old white dude. I can't remember the movie. The movie was so corny. It was funny, but it was corny. It wasn't as good as Fast Times at Ridgemont High, though. 3 O'Clock High, I don't remember that. That must have been whack if I don't remember it. Oh, hell yeah, they do now. They do now. I never got caught. I never smoked weed when I was in the military. I never smoked. I didn't want to take the chance. I never wanted to take the chance. Hey, they had me pissed. I only had to do it once a year. I never got caught with nothing in my system. I didn't play that shit. I wasn't going to fuck my military career because I do know guys that got kicked out for smoking weed. I know one dude I used to work with that was in the Navy. That dumbass nigga got a dishonorable discharge. I'm like, man, you stupid. all them benefits you get when you service connected, nigga, you gonna fuck that up for smoking weed? Are you stupid? Back then, they was giving niggas dishonorable discharge for smoking weed. They didn't. Now they give you a bad conduct discharge. They give you a bad chicken dinner. Yeah, Fast Times. Yeah. Remind me of the little white girl that always gave it up. Yeah. The white girl that always gave it up. Yeah, that was Sherman Oaks, that area. Sherman Oaks Galleria. That's the mall they shot the movie at. Sure was. Great time to be in high school or being a young adult back then. Girls used to give up the ass back then, boy. I wonder if I take you home, would you still be in love, baby? Because I need you tonight. I know you do, bitch. Wonder if I take you home. Well, bitch, the one way to find out. Take a nigga home. Take me home. But these women, black women, have a rude awakening. First of all, they're gonna have to start going back to depending on black men again, because the Trump is talking about sending out the public assistance care package. You remember that? You remember what it was? You got that no name. I think sometime they gave you bread. That bread was real cheap. It was some real cheap white bread. Then they gave you that funny ass honey, that hard ass fucking peanut butter that break the fucking metal knife. You couldn't spread it on any kind of bread. It was worse than Jif. And Jif is nasty as hell. I don't never buy Jif peanut butter. I usually get old-fashioned peanut butter. They give you honey, peanut butter, I think bread, powdered milk. If they go back to that shit, because see, SNAP is supposed to be supplemental, not full meal. Supplemental, that means it's supposed to supplement what you spend on your food coming out of the money you make. And what Trump is doing, Trump is going to be like, oh, okay, I'll fix you broke bitches. I'll fix this feminism shit. I'm not saying he's trying to help black men directly or indirectly, but he's going to end up helping us indirectly, because even if he restores food stamps and all that shit within the next week, the damage has been done. And now, instead of women being cocky about that shit, they're going to start being humble, and they're going to realize they have to come back to black men with hat in hand. And you do know what that means. Because I think these black women know the jig is up. They know the jig is up. The free welfare ride has now called in its marker. And the marker will never be paid. And now black women are realizing the error of their ways, and they're realizing they've made a huge mistake, that they've ruined that you got 75% black women that are either a divorced single mom or never married single mom with no man in the home, no boyfriend, no husband. And they're hearing about this from every direction. And now black women are like, we fucked up, but they ain't gonna never admit it. I think black women have finally realized they fucked up, and that maybe they fucked up where this shit is irreparable. You understand what I mean? Because already the pool of decent black women is almost non-existent anyway. You go and add in the fact that, let me get this water bottle. You add in the fact that these women, the quality of these women, it ain't there no more. Guys are gonna move on. So if you got a smaller pool of women, of black women who are gonna get husbands and boyfriend, decent boyfriends, then they are realizing that now they might have permanently fucked up. They're gonna have to settle for whatever nigga that's left. They're gonna have to settle for prison niggas. It's hard I hate for a pimp. Exactly. Oh, they finished. Black women are finished. If Trump's supposed to be, should have announced at 4 or 5 o'clock Eastern time that he's gonna make some kind of concession, but I don't know, because I ain't checked. Maybe I'll turn the TV on and turn the CNN, because I know they hate Trump so much. I know they'll be talking about it. They hate Trump on CNN. But I'm gonna tell you right now, black women are getting what they deserve. Black women are getting what they deserve. And I'm not saying that with no malice. I'm just telling the truth. You're reaping what you sow. You reaped it, so shall it be. And I think black women are looking at, they're looking at the outcome of all this, and they're like, shit, we're gonna be without a chair when the music stops. We're stuck. We're stuck here. Because they know black men ain't fucking with them like that no more. Of all the shit talking. Did y'all see that video I posted on YouTube where I was playing my iPad and I was playing all these black women bragging about being on welfare? All these Hispanic and black women bragging about being on welfare, talking about thanks white daddy and all this kind of shit. Exactly. I enjoy being a bachelor. And, sometimes I might come home empty-handed. But you know what? I don't care. I don't care. Hang 'em high. Yeah. People just don't know, man. Dirty John. Silly of me. There's some level of truth to what EHE said. The black women who are finished are mainly he's talking about low income. Low income women are finished. Low income women of all races, but we do know if you black, it seems to be even more of a death sentence. Black women who relied on welfare too long, like a lot of them have, they're finished. They're finished. Because I don't think Trump is going to meet their demands today. I don't think he is. I don't think he is. And if he does, he's a fool. Because them motherfuckers ain't nobody. They ain't shit. All they do is shit on him every chance they get. Not that I'm for or against him. But they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. But of course, they try to act like they're just, you know, this is just some random shit. See, they might fool the average person with that, but you ain't gonna fool me with it. I'm too smart. You ain't gonna fool the Iceman with bullshit. You might try, but it ain't gonna work. Because I get women, especially women all the time, sending me emails asking for money. Or I get women that, you know, think I'm going to chase them around the block. And they should know by now that the Iceman don't get down like that. I'm not a simp or a trick, which makes me dangerous. Scooby-Doo looking niggas. Wow. Look at this fucking idiot. So many idiots, so little time. This is the player circle, y'all. I see I'm gonna have to shut things down because y'all trying to play me close. So I told y'all that I'll shut the show down if you guys are not donating. So I guess that's what we're gonna have to do now. Pardon me, chillins. I love y'all so much.